Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. We're in the October event quest. This is chapter 3.1. It's got the new Anti-Venom champ as the boss, and man, he looks really awesome. Love the splash screen. Yeah, this champ looks awesome. He looks fun. As far as a defender goes, I mean, he's got some interesting notes that will make this a little bit tricky depending on who you use. But yeah, very manageable fight. So it's got combo up, so he's going to consistently get combos. It's got consistent combos, where basically you have to do 5-hit combos, otherwise you're going to put a debuff on yourself. It's got power through sickness, where every time that you get a debuff, it will give Anti-Venom a passive power gain, and then he's just got that crazy regen as well. It's got special delivery, so you do need to throw specials within 15 hits, and then insult to injury. You're going to be have your ability accuracy reduced pending how many debuffs you have on yourself. So you really need to finish with 5-hit combos. That's one thing. So you can see I'm doing full 5-hit combos with Void, but just in Anti-Venom's natural abilities, every time you hit a combo of 10, 20, 30, he's gonna put a debuff on you. So you're gonna get them. You can see like parries will fail. So you do need to be aware of that because of the insult to injury. For this fight though, this was my first time going in. I felt like the AI was super cooperative, was very aggressive with throwing the special one, and Void is just doing his thing. I did have Mr. Fantastic pre-fights on. Some of those fell off, or it looks like they got converted when they fell off and got converted with Fear of the Void. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. I don't think I've ever noticed that or seen that before. But yeah, I'm just trying to do full 5-hit combos, get back to special one, and then fire off the special one, and then just know that if I do try to parry, it's potentially going to fail because I have, multiple debuffs on me with the Spectre and the Disorient and all that. So, but Void's doing his thing, reversing the regen, controlling the power gains if I were to have those applied on him from the power through sickness node. And yeah, we get the easy solo. So Void was really, really nice option to take into this fight. Yeah, let's show some alternatives. Now, all of my fights did not go this clean, but we get some decent fights. So next up, who do I use? I think I go in with SheHulk. And SheHulk is nice because one, my SheHulk is awakened, so she can purify just regular debuffs, which will help ignore the insult to injury and all of that. And she does have those furies that will be a taunt. So you can see, like, I purified off Anti-Venom's Clintar debuff, which is nice. Here we're going to throw a special one before the combo, 15 special delivery combo hits, and we're getting a decent amount of furies, kind of. 2, we have 3. He wasn't throwing there. Every time he throws a special, it refreshes the furies that SheHulk has, which is going to help kind of just keep spamming these specials. And yeah, we are gonna get a couple, like the decelerate debuff that is that your power gain. It's no, it just lowers evade and unstoppable ability accuracy. But I'm gonna get through most of this fight. I think I end up dying at the end. I do let these Mr. Fantastic debuffs fall off, unfortunately, which kind of stinks because they really do help if you can keep them active. And here I don't have any furies up. This guy is not wanting to throw his special one, and then he has so much power gain accidentally push him to a special 3. Now, depending on how healthy your champ is and how highly ranked your champ is, you can survive a special 3 from this guy. I did survive with SheHulk. I'm going to throw the special 2 here, which puts on that Petrify, which is nice. I just blocked that special 1. I think that's the first time I saw, or special 2, the first time I saw the special 2. He's got this like spear, one of his fingers or whatever that he throws at you that's super long. He's got some really cool animations. Special 1's just really easy to avoid, just kind of get out of range. Ideally, if you can get him to throw special 1s, that's the one that you do want to have him throwing. And I think he just stops throwing, but I'm trying to think if I get special 3'd again. If he's throwing specials, you're good to go. If he's not, kind of makes this fight a little bit tougher. Do I eat a special 2 here? I can't remember. I think I got special 3'd again. He's not wanting to throw it, which is super annoying. Yeah, there he gets the power gain. Do I dex this one? Yeah, I do get a dex on that one. Nice. Get an intercept. Throw the special 1. Come on, dude. Throw those specials. So, like, with that void fight, I felt like he was very willing to throw the special 1 all day. Dex that special 2. I think I ended up trying to intercept or something, and I end up dying. But yeah, his regen and this power gain is pretty annoying, especially when he's not throwing. And then you got the special delivery, so really got to keep your eye on that. Keep spamming specials. Alright, let's go. I think I might die here on the special 2, because I'm pretty certain I missed soloing. Yeah, I dexed a little bit early, and I die. But yeah, SheHulk can definitely take that one out. I think I finish off with Mr. Fantastic. Apply the Petrify, debuff Siphoner. I had a few extras because I used him on the path, which SheHulk is awesome for the path on this quest. Mr. Fantastic is awesome. Mr. Fantastic is awesome to bring because you can apply the pre-fights that give you that passive debuff. Yeah, eat a combo there. I thought I parried, but the insult to injury reduced my ability accuracy to land that. And trying to get this guy to throw some specials. We have the Power Sting debuff synergy on with Mr. Fantastic and SheHulk, which is really nice to have for the science and tech champs if you bring any of those in as options. And there we go, we get the assist. So get that kill. Good learning experience there. Lots of debuffs. There's going to be lots of debuffs that are going to get put on you if you bring a champ that can't shrug them off somehow. Oh, here I'm bringing in my rank 1 Elsa Bloodstone. So I was going to give her a try. I haven't used her a ton. I use her in arena every once in a while. Not every day when I'm doing arena. And she's pretty fun to play with, but I know that she can shrug off this guy's debuffs that he's going to put on, so I thought that she would be a great option. I do think she is a good option. Mine isn't ranked, mine isn't duped. Health pool is low, and then the AI on this one I felt was super aggressive. Got me kind of cornered quick. Get an intercept there. But then he doesn't want to, I think he doesn't want to throw a special. I think, here we get a special 1. We block it because I wasn't exactly sure of the dex timing over there in the corner. And I think I get special 3'd like right after this. Okay, dex out of that one. Yeah, we just get cornered. Like, I don't know, some of the other fights felt like he was a lot less aggressive. Yeah, so I take a combo and I'm trying to bait the special 2. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to get whatever damage I can in. Special 3 is going to kill me. But I think Elsa could work. She can definitely work. I didn't execute it well at all, but Elsa can work. And as an alternative backup that I brought in was Nick Fury. I knew Nick Fury would do really well because any knockdown you can shrug off the debuffs. Anti-Venom is not immune to bleed. So you can pretty much burst this guy down, no problem. Now, Anti-Venom, he is immune to Incinerate and Poison, so be aware of that depending on what counter you bring. Do take a combo there. I end up pushing him to Special 3, and I was like, oh, it's got that passive heal block. Am I going to die and not be able to heal with the real Nick Fury if he goes to Special 3? We're going to find that out. So we do push him to Special 3. He doesn't throw it right away, which is super nice. But there, now he's going to throw it. This is going to kill my Nick Fury, the LMD Life Model Decoy. And you can see my 1%. I was like, oh, is this going to kill me? Nope. It does purify that passive heal block. I am able to heal. And I have my Nick Fury, I don't think he's max sig, but he's fairly high sig. And so I have quite a bit of time to play with before I get down to the 30%. And then I'm just going to knock this guy down a few times and get those light ender bleeds. I do have max deep wounds, so those bleeds do a ton of work, and Nick Fury bursts him down. So a little 1-2 combo there with Elsa and Fury, but Fury or Elsa can definitely solo that fight by themselves. Let's see, next I use Kingpin. Yeah, so Kingpin, I have the Mr. Sinister synergy that will power lock him when he throws a special. And then I also have the Hood synergy, which allows me to purify debuffs with greater accuracy. And the interesting thing though, that even though I do have those rage debuffs, those do count towards the insult to injury. So like you can see that parry that I had there failed. But yeah, now he's power locked, which is super nice after he throws a special. And we're just gonna spam special ones on this dude. I countered the heavy too quick. I think I do it again. Yep. We're just trying to put some degens on him. We're getting into overpowered, getting some nice damage going. I think I do end up pushing him to Special 3, but I knew I was going to be able to tank it. Because if SheHulk at rank 2 can tank a Special 3 from this guy, Kingpin can surely do it. He's got class advantage, and he's just got more health. So you can see that didn't do much damage at all. He could probably tank another 2 Special 3s, but he's not going to get there. We're going to kill him faster than that. So Kingpin's a great option. If you bring the Power Lock synergy, it can help mitigate that power gain that he gets. He's going to be putting debuffs on you, which is going to be just building up those rage and the overpower and just kind of making him hit like a truck. Yeah, we're going to spam another special one here. Boom. Got some decent damage going off on that. Now we're on overpower. Building up some more rage stacks. Get him with another special one. Power locked. So the power lock is really really nice. Even if you brought that for another champ to use, it's super nice. And yeah, we get the solo with big boy Kingpin. Pretty simple and straightforward fight. Now next up, I tried a champ that I thought was going to work really really well, and he did until I forgot about one of the interactions with the note. So I'm bringing in Killmonger. Killmonger was going to be really really solid for this note, and he is still solid. But I thought with the indestructible charges, I'd be able to tank Special 3s. I do have Void on the team, which is going to purify a lot of the debuffs. You know, that synergy will heal Killmonger, but we do have the passive heal block, which is fine. I don't really need the heal, but I was hoping that the debuffs would very much so get purified, and I wouldn't have very many of those. And I'm just going to build up to a special 2 here in just a second, and I'm going to get those indestructibles. And then I didn't consider the fact that if I have a bunch of these debuffs, so now I have the Clentar debuff, I have the Spectre debuff, I have the, whichever one that was, that's the Decelerate debuff. So you have all these debuffs on, and those are lowering my ability accuracy. So even though I do have those indestructibles from the L2, it's going to prevent me from tanking a special 3. And like, I just felt like this guy was super passive, so now I just push him to a special 3. I have 4 of these indestructibles. I'm like, I'm good to go. Throw the special 3, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna smack you good. So here comes the special 3, but I had debuffs on me, and those debuffs reduce my ability accuracy. And check this out, damage, 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 damage. And I'm like, what just happened there? Why did I take so much damage? And it's because it bypassed those indestructibles, which really stunk. And then I push him to special 3 on that special 2. I didn't think it was going to give him that much power. And again, I have too many debuffs on me, and I die. So Killmonger did not work as well as I thought, and it's mainly just because of that insult to injury. But I do think that he would be an excellent option, especially with the Void synergy, if you're fighting him in like Alliance War or some other quest or whatever. And yeah, so here I was trying, what just happened? And then I was like looking at the abilities and found out, oh yeah, insult to injury is what killed me. So we go back in with Moleman. Moleman is also a great option for this fight because you can shrug off those debuffs. And I eat a heavy, tried to retaliate too soon. But once he goes into Frenzy, man, he can do so much damage with those bleeds. And as long as this Anti-Venom is fairly cooperative with throwing his specials, pretty easy fight. But I feel like sometimes he just loves to hold it. So we are going to get to Frenzy here in just a minute, and then my bleeds, max deep wounds are going to kick in and just do some massive damage really quick. Yeah, Moleman in Frenzy, he is very fun to play. Here we hit him, get him a shock. He's starting to get a few bleeds on him just from his normal critical hits. And where am I going? Frenzy, let's go. Throw the special 2. Yeah, so sometimes I just felt like this guy didn't want to throw. Trying to open up my block stance and say, hey, come on here, hit me. He didn't want to do it. I think I actually end up getting special 3'd here. No, he ends up throwing it. I think I do get special 3'd though. Maybe it's on the next round. Here we go. Yeah, the bleed's doing some good work. Maybe I don't get special 3'd. I thought I got special 3'd. Am I gonna get to Frenzy here, right at the end? Should I just block that? No, maybe we don't even get to Frenzy and we just get normal. Oh, there we go. There's the Frenzy. There, I eat another heavy, and then bleed, deep wounds kicking in. Get the assist. So yeah, I think I think Killmonger can do it. A little bit more tricky. Moleman definitely can solo this guy. And I think the last one, who did I use? I can't remember. It's coming up. We use Warlock. Oh yeah, so I use Warlock. I do apply Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. I do have the SheHulk synergy for the power stings. So you get that with both science and tech champs. And the nice thing with Warlock is because this guy's got a pretty much constant regen, you can pretty much constantly degen him. I did bring Cable as well so that I could get extra infections, and I end up getting debuffs on me, and I think I tried to counter some heavies or whatnot, and I do end up dying here towards like the very end. Trying to keep up those Mr. Fantastic debuffs, which doesn't look like you can see all of them, because I had more than just the one. Eat a heavy there. Okay. You can see I can't parry because of all of the debuffs that I have on me. We do get to special 2. We hit him, got some armor breaks, double him up, got a bunch of infections, 4 infections, counter his heavy with my heavy. I think I tried that a few times, but I think I'm gonna get hit here. I don't think I get L3. I think I'm trying to spam heavies and miss connecting on that one. There we get some heavy spams there when he's glancing though, because we do have that ability accuracy reduction, I think, from all of the debuffs. Yeah, and if it's a non-critical hit, let's see, what is his ability? If it's a non-critical hit, he can regen, and he glances. When does he glance? Yeah, so you get the unsteady debuff, that's what it is. So it looks like it's a disorient, but it's an unsteady debuff, and if you have that on, you can glance, and that's what's causing like the bleeds to not hit hard and all that kind of stuff. So I shouldn't have been spamming the heavy as much. You do want to finish with your 5-hit combos, but I was trying to build up back to special 2 and get some decent power gain with little hits with the special delivery to get back to special 2. But you can see like I'm glancing, missing the armor breaks, missing my parries, countering heavies early. Yeah, so it just didn't turn out too well there. And then it's like, I don't have a lot of options. I was thinking about going in with Magik, but I'm like, nah, Magik is class disadvantage. She doesn't really have anything going for her. So I go back in with Mr. Fantastic, and I think I end up failing to get the assist right at the very end. And we end up bringing in Magik to tap over and kill. But yeah, so do want somebody that can shrug off debuffs. That is ideal. Or you want somebody that has some decent power control and potentially heal reversal. Mr. Fantastic with his pre-fights help a lot. If you have the power sting synergy, that helps a lot. I did mess up. I tried to counter a heavy and got smacked there. Do I push him to a special 3? I think I might. Should have gotten him locked on, or the study passives. Would have been nice to get the extra power gain and whatnot. So here we reapply all of those debuffs. He's at special 2, and he's just not wanting to throw. There we go. He does throw that one. We got him with 2 special 2 study passives, and then he throws the special 1, of course. So now we're back to special 1. See if we can get 3 of those in a row. I don't think we do. His power gain can get kind of nutty. Yeah, so we push him back above 2 bars, and I think this is where... No, I'm pretty certain I died to a special 3, or maybe I just died to having blocked the unsteadies. So I have 14 unsteadies right now. Throw your special 1 again. Got the taunt on. Does he throw it? Nope. Oh, I run into the special 2 and I die. So yeah, not an ideal showing on this last attempt. Should have soloed with Warlock. I think just different strategy on the gameplay. Less heavy spam would have done the trick. And then I just finish him off with Magik. Get a few intercepts in. Gotta throw that special 1 because of special delivery. Dex the special. I was trying to see if I could counter that special to Dex, and it looks like it's the animation's a little bit too long to be able to counter immediately. Yeah, and there we go. Get the tap over. So hopefully a few of these examples helped. Hope you enjoyed me dying a few times. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks and peace out.